The three. Here's Clark. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Los Angeles calls timeout. So for the Hawks, Washington comes in for Clark. And it's Risacher in for Riley. For Los Angeles, they've gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. MP outside. Fires the 3. Hits the three-point bomb. MP's got 44.
Dare I say he's had a perfect game. Incredible. No misses thus far. A major reason they lead.
To the paint. And when it comes to team building, GA, there's been a debate about whether the 2-star or 3-star approach is more effective.
Kevin, for me, I think it comes down to fit more than anything. It doesn't matter how many stars you have if they don't mesh. And if they're not comfortable in the role that's carved out for them on that respective team.
And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And how about we check the numbers for Trae Young? So for the Hawks, Stewart's checked in for Newell. Jalen Johnson comes in for P.J. Washington. And it's Quentin Grimes in for Smith. LaMelo Ball, he's checked in for the Lakers. MP outside. Pass the ball. Fires the 3. Buries it from 3-point range. Ball's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And Ball continues to show he can drain threes. The defense must adjust or he is going to keep doing damage.
Now Grimes. 6 to shoot. Lakers with the rebound. And we've been following this group's absolute dominant season, winning most games in blowout fashion.
Truly record-setting fashion. Nonetheless, though, it's been demoralizing to teams facing this group. I mean, before halftime, teams are often down by 15 or 20 points. We might be witnessing another blowout in the making here tonight.
Stewart, a screen for Risacher.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's MP, and the dunk by MP.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. Yeah. And we felt it. Even over here, we felt it.
Come on.
Young against Ball. Johnson, the pass to Grimes. They need this. The shot's good. Grimes has got his first basket.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And here's MP for 3. And another 3 for the Lakers.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Here's Young. Stewart in the corner. The basket good. Off the assist from Young. Young's got 4 assists in the game.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Here's Risacher. And so a pretty lopsided game for the first half. Lakers on top, running away with it. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime.
Welcome to the halftime show. And if they're going to turn this around, it's going to be a long road back for the Atlanta Hawks.
Yeah, their defensive effort uninspiring, like Kenny's acting career.
Oh, okay. I'm not even going to go through the films that you and stay in your lane, brother. Stay in your lane.
All right, and now that we are in the later stages of the season, here's how the standings are looking in the East.
And taking a look at Atlanta, they're not going to make the playoffs. We knew that. But they did show glimpses of what they could eventually be. Unfortunately, all of that will have to wait till next year.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. They've got LaMelo Ball. Ellis is out there with Cunningham. Then it's MP. And it's Iguodala in at the 5. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. That game will conclude a 3-game homestand. Off target from outside.
Well, he just doesn't have it right now. It's as simple as that. And his team is struggling as
he got it again. Sensational.
It's another huge scoring night for him in a season that's been stacked with him. It's a new record total for most 60-point games in a single season.
Surpassing his own previous record. History being written right before us, right in front of our eyes. When he comes to filling up that scoreboard, man, is he a machine. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Stewart passes to Johnson. Here's Risacher. Off target from three-point range.
That halftime break didn't seem to do them any favors. Starting off the second half with 3 straight misses.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Atlanta's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Johnson with a screen on Ball. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
A wiry athlete, Jalen Johnson. 2 loud points.
And Stan, you think about the skill level of Trae Young. What makes him, in your opinion, such a tough cover?
Well, I think the best thing about Trae Young, Kevin, is as much of a scorer he is, he's even better as a passer. And so it's hard to commit a second defender to Trae Young all the time because he will find the open people and create great shots for his team.
MP outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. 67 points for MP.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
And here's Los Angeles. Some momentum with a 15-2 run underway. There's the triple. Another bucket. Wow!
And that's 70.
He's unbelievable. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Young's shot is good.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
The 3 from MP. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
1:32 left in the third quarter. Johnson outside. Pass to Stewart. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Risacher missing. The Lakers have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the field here in the third, coming out of the break very hot. The 3, and good, he hits it again. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Young outside, pass to Risacher. From downtown, rebounded by the Lakers. Ball's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And here's MP for 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got his 9th assist in the game now. Atlanta's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Young inside. He's covered by Ball. Now, here's Stewart. T right on him. And here's Young from the arc. Iguodala grabs the rebound.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench if he keeps shooting it like that. He has been putrid here this quarter.
And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
And as we conclude the third quarter, and as we head into the fourth, we'll go for a different look here. Stewart checked in for Brandon Clark. Johnson comes in for Newell. Reza Shea, he's checked in for Riley. And it's Quentin Grimes in for Smith. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. MP's checked in. Jacks up a three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
It sure is. They've certainly accepted the challenge. The trick now is to sustain this effort.
The small and power forwards are Reza Shea and Johnson. Young is out there with Quentin Grimes. And it's Stewart in at center. So that's the Hawks 5.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Here's Reza Shea. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
Well, his shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
Yeah, it's always a little risky to lean this hard on the three-point shot. But when you're knocking him down, you might as well keep riding.
Pass to Johnson. And just miss after miss right now.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will, and you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Lakers.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And in what's been a tremendous year tonight, another example, and it'll push their amazing win total on the season to 68. An outstanding, outstanding season we watched this team play.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for MP.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
The three-pointer is right on target.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Here with Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan, signing off for this presentation.